Isn't there like a... There it is. All right, let me post this to the group. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Hey guys, if you're coming in, I'm just getting set up here. We will go over the chart in a second. Thanks for the likes already, you guys. Appreciate it. All right, I'm just getting my tripod thing set up for TikTok. Mondays and Thursdays are the hardest days for me because I do drop off. Oh, gosh. TikTok is installing. What do they have, an update? What? What? Let me just clear all this out. Definitely says installing. I don't know why it would be installing when I've already had it, unless they literally did an update at like 9:30 a.m. All right, so let me jump over this and then I'll just probably go over it again, but the market's going to open soon. So we are in a chop, clearly. Market, oh, I need to also update the zone for today. I'm trying to... I don't know what this TikTok thing is. Oh, it says it for Slack too. That's weird. Maybe we should take like my Wi-Fi off. Maybe that will help. All right, so we're in a chop. I don't feel like opening my TD account. So we're in a chop here. It's been honestly chopping up since 1 a.m. between 11,900, which makes sense, as support, and then 11,938 is resistance. So if you ever used... Oh, Slack just finished, so maybe TikTok will finish in a second. The consolidation. Also, I need to update... Like, look at this. I need to update the group with... the cross on there. Oh, okay, cool. All right, I have my zone. Let's... No. Yeah. All right, so the top is 11,915, right in the middle of that chop zone that I was just talking about, essentially. 11,892 makes a lot of sense. So, all right, market's open. Oh, TikTok's ready now, so let me just get on here on the live. So again, this 38 is a hard resistance. I don't know when I came up with this. Okay, let me go live on TikTok before things start going crazy. All right, get this a little closer. All right, cool. This should look good. All right, so we just broke out of this 38 here, but that's not what I'm looking for. Even though 38 seemed like the strong resistance, I'm still not happy with taking a long here. Obviously, I'm going to be looking for a long today. We've had a huge move up the past few days. This has been really nice. Last night it was like super tight with the consolidation too, and then it popped a little. Also, yesterday was FOMC, so that makes a little bit of difference. Today is Thursday. Sometimes Thursdays can be a little rough in the morning because the unemployment report comes out at 8:30, and I don't know why. I feel like that's the reason, but maybe that's not the reason. But I always seem to notice that I'm gonna have to move this so I can see that Thursday morning seems to be choppier than some other mornings, like Thursday morning and Monday morning. All right, so let's go over what I was just saying here on YouTube. So Hey, good morning. Good morning. So what I was saying, hey Bill. So what I was saying is our zone, so our chop zone for today is 11,892 up to 11,915. But before I even noted that on my chart, I was really just watching what has happened overnight. So since about 1 a.m., we have been in this circle area for the whole evening. So that's my main focus right now. Is just saying, okay, are we going to be able to get out of this area and stay out of it? Or are we going to just chop up for the day? We'll have to see. So there's no rush in taking manual trades. Just want to wait and see what happens. So this bubble area that I drew myself just now is 11,900 to this level that I had on my chart, which is 11,938. But you can even see some of these wicks go a bit higher up to 11,950. 50 is always going to be somewhat of a psychological level for NQ. So I always kind of keep that on my radar. I'm probably going to add this in here. So now it looks more like this. So now really we need to get over 50, clear over 50, and then maybe wait for a retest for a long. For a short, I would definitely be open to taking a short under 11,891. Again, we're out of the 90s. We're under that huge 0 psychological level of 900. And we have some space until the next level, which this is the central pivot at 11,867. But we can see we're pushing here, so but just you always want to have a plan. If you're trading, you always want to have a plan. So my plan is if we get above 50, we push above, close above, retest, I'm taking long. If we break down below my chop zone, which is the gray box, then I will look to take a short. Make it real simple and then just kind of follow your plan. So again, so here we're above 50. I'm still not in this trade yet. Speaking of, I need to pull up this trade away. I was running so behind today, like so behind. All right, so this is a nice move here. So now again, I'd want to see it come back to the 50 area before I take the long, but that's just me. This is my next level here, 11,977. All right, so it looks like the market just wants to run without me. If it comes back to 975, I could put a limit order there. But again, it just kind of popped from 50 to 92. But if it came to 75, I could take a long there. It's currently at 87. So again, if you're new to this, this is the NASDAQ chart on the 20-minute. This is, ES is in a trade, guys. This is ES on a 5-minute. So ES on the auto trading algorithm is in a long. It almost hit target here. You can see we got pretty close. This is how I get so distracted and then I miss the manual trades. And that's why it's hard to bounce around. So this isn't a stock. Well, yeah, that happens, but it's fine. It will work out. The market just ran up. This isn't a stock. So this is the S&P 500 on a 5-minute, and this is the NASDAQ on a 20-minute. We'll see what happens. This setup, so this is the ES 5-minute. This was green 300 yesterday. It was red like 2 something on Tuesday. What day are we in? Yeah, and then Monday the market was closed. So I traded and they both moved the same way. Cool. Very cool. Pocket option. I don't know what that is. I don't trade options. I don't trade crypto, and I only long-term trade stocks. Here we go. We're about to hit this target on ES. It's at 30. Oh, no, I can't see it. 38.83. It's literally just there. Just got to get filled. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, you know who I need to reach out to is Shahid to see if... All right, target hit. That was filled. So again, that was all done for me. This is my auto trading algorithm. Do you use it? No, I do not use MT4. You can, but no, I use NinjaTrader as my broker. Just for the new folks, look. Cool. All right, now I'll move this out of the way. Oops. All right, so ES took a trade. It's 1 of 1. The 20-minute has not taken a trade yet. If you have any questions, let me know. But I go live every day from about typically 9:15 to 10:30 trading futures. Good. We found a workaround. All right. Thanks for the follows, guys. Yeah, if you follow me, then you'll get notified when I go live, which is every Monday through Friday, about 9:15 to 10:30. I trade futures, so these are not stocks. These are not options. I trade the NASDAQ mostly, but then also the S&P 500, a little bit of gold and oil. This is the gold chart. Ooh, look how nasty that looks. And then this is oil. Oil's back up to 103. That's a Marbozu. I don't know what that is, but okay. Oh, okay. I'm not sure. How do you trust the robot? Because I created it, and if you don't trust yourself, then you probably shouldn't be trading. It gets in the trades when the parameters are hit that I've created. It then puts a target, it puts a stop loss, and when one hits, then the trade is over. Can you teach me how to trade? Yes. Mickers, I do teach people how to trade. If you want more information, my website is linked in my bio, or you can email me. My email is also in the bio, and my Instagram. Can I see his name if you didn't know? Yeah. I do. I didn't know that name, though. Thanks for the follows, guys. Yeah, I've never heard that. Thanks for teaching me something new. Because it's so big and engulfing. I'm gonna have to look that one up after we get off this live. All right, so we're in this huge, tight range since 1 a.m. Broke out, ran up to this pivot at 12,008, a little less than that, 12,650. See if we pull back to the 11,978 area and then move back up. We'll have to see. Obviously, I'm not looking for a short here, but also we just had this pretty significant move up. Almost 100 points, so I'm not going to just look to take a long right here. And if you guys know me, I don't like to take trades in the 90s. It's too, back and forth. All right, so it's 9:41. Pretty strong open, and now we're kind of just hanging out. Hey, Jason. Chris, I want to see if, Chris, you're probably on the stream too. Do you get the ES? Cool. To learn how to make computer get me in and out of trades automatically. Yeah, so you don't need to learn how to get you in trades and out of trades automatically. You just use the automated system that I give you and it does it for you. You don't have to like learn. All right, we're breaking over the pivot here. What did it pull back to? 83. You take anything to upside? I don't know what that means. Yep, so like this ES trade, I was just chatting with you guys and it got in this long and it hit target. So I made $150 and it's done. And we'll see if it takes another trade. Thanks for the follow. No, I don't think 007, I don't think people don't want to learn. I think some people are just too busy, and that's the entire reason why I created the algorithm, because I taught about 400 people, 300 people how to trade in 2020 because everybody was home. Nobody was in an office. Everybody was home just sitting around wanting to, you know, have some extra income. So I taught a bunch of people, and a lot of those people are manually trading to this day. But after that, a lot of them had to go back in the office, and they can't sit at their computer all day long and just stare at the charts and take trades. They're on calls, they have family matters, stuff like that. Yay. So, yeah, exactly. Some people have 4 jobs. Exactly. So, that's why I created the algorithm, no joke, based off of my members saying, please create something automatic. Please create something automatic, because we are going back to the office, we're going back to the field, and I don't have time to sit and manually trade or take my manual alerts. So I started looking into it, and there was a guy in my group that actually had created a system, and so then I started working with him, and that's how I am where I am now. And sorry, I was shaking my leg, which I feel like was shaking my phone, which was making it dizzy. But yeah, so it's not that some people don't want to learn, and I'm sure there are some people that don't want to learn, they just want to make money, which is also fine. But I love the people that want to learn, and I love the people that just don't have the time to learn, but they are interested in futures and they want to make a little extra on the side. So yeah, thanks, Kelly. Appreciate it. If you follow me, I go live every day from about 9:15 to 10:30. I break down the NASDAQ chart and the, I might need to move this down, and the S&P 500 chart, and my algorithm trades on the ES, the NQ, and gold, but gold probably won't take a trade today. Can you guys see? I feel like this is kind of at the top. Let's stretch this out a little bit. Oh, definitely not Laura. It's Lauren. If you like the stream, and do I trade the close? No, I don't trade the close. I only trade the open. My algorithm can trade the close. I can have some setups that trade until 3:30. Oh, shit. What are your thoughts? I don't know, because I don't trade, I don't day trade stocks. Why does your robot limit you to futures? It doesn't. I can day trade stocks on my robot. But do you know the difference, 007, between day trading stocks and day trading options and day trading futures? Futures are so much better. The market's open 23 hours a day. There's no PDT rule. Your money is never held for liquidity. Like, it's never held for it to clear. Your money is your money as soon as you're out of a trade in the futures market. Let's see. There's a lot more movement and volatility in futures rather than having to find that perfect stock that's going to move on one day and having to do a whole bunch of research. I learned the NASDAQ like the back of my hand, and that's my number one product that I trade every single day. Number 4, the tax implications or how much you owe in taxes is much higher when it comes to day trading stocks or options than it is futures. So there's a lot of reasons that I trade futures and I don't day trade stocks. But you can use, not to be confused though, you can use my robot, my algorithm, to trade stocks. I've done it before and it's cool. I just am not doing it right now because my portfolio is not as big as it used to be due to what's been happening this year in the market. Do you think the market is going to short? I have no idea. I don't make assumptions about what's going on in the market. Yes, Poopy John. This is an auto trading algorithm. It takes trades for me. And that is what I am showing you guys, as well as just my knowledge of futures and how I break down charts. If you like the stream, please give it a thumbs up or tap the screen. I go live every day from about 9:15 to 10:30. I appreciate the love. It shows me that you like the content and that you might come back for more. Why don't you do forex with your robot? I can do forex 007, but I wasn't brought up like when I started learning futures, that's all I learned. I didn't learn currency. Obviously, I could trade it if I wanted to, but there's no reason that I want to. But you can. You can trade Bitcoin futures, you can trade currency, you can trade commodities, you can trade coffee, water, cattle, whatever. You can trade anything essentially in futures. The indexes are obviously my favorite. So your profile. China, what is the question? Is it raining over here? No. Can we see your setup and settings? No, I'm definitely not going to show you that. People in my group have access to that, but nothing is limited. If you want to join or you want more information, did you lose money with your algo when the markets were bad? No, I meant my portfolio, like my long-term portfolio, like my Tesla shares, my Amazon shares, my VU. Like VU was at 420 not that long ago, and now it's at like 350. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the money in my TD Ameritrade account, which I linked to NinjaTrader, which I can then trade stocks from. But I'm not doing that right now because, number one, the market's shit. Number two, the margin or extra cash that I had in that account has become less because of the market going down so much since January of this year. If you want more information on the auto trading algorithm, you can reach out to me. My email address is in my bio on TikTok. Also, my Instagram is linked. You could go to Instagram and send me a direct message, and I can get you information. So that was for Srentoskid. So I don't trade SPY, but I trade the ES, which is essentially the same thing. And ES has already taken one trade today, 1 for 1, on this long with my robot. Minimum amount to trade is $2,000. Like, you can open an account. This is NinjaTrader. You can open an account with NinjaTrader for $400, but I typically suggest people have at least $2,000 in their account before they use the algorithm. Thanks for the follow, Ben. Does the algo trade with institutional order blocks, or does it have its own parameters? It has its own parameters. I have 4 to 6 different algorithms. Most of my members just use 4, but I have a plethora, and each of them do different things, and they all have different parameters and settings And you can change things like the stop loss or the target or the minimum volume or the maximum volume or the trailing stop. So all of those things you can customize yourself too. So I give you my settings when you join, but if you don't want to use my settings, you don't have to. You can find your own setup that works, and that could be your thing. And you have access to the files. You have access to making the settings whatever you want, but I give you my settings. Will you offer a 2-day free trial? No, I do not offer a 2-day free trial. I offer you a 50% off trial. If you want that, great. If not, great. I think that's more than enough. There's a huge learning curve, number one, when people come to NinjaTrader, and number two, when people start using an auto trading algorithm. So my admin and I are constantly answering questions all day and night with new members, and that's fine. We understand that's part of our job, but I'm not going to do that with a whole bunch of people that are just coming in for free. And you're not going to get a good glimpse of the algorithm using it for 1 or 2 days. Like, you could use it for 1 or 2 days and it's like making so much money, then you're like, oh, this is the best thing ever. And then you join in and it has a red day and you're like, oh my God, I was, told a lie. And it's like, what? That's why the trial that you pay for is for 3 weeks. I think 3 weeks is a very good span of time for you to get an idea if you like the algorithm or not. And if you do, cool. If you don't, that's cool too. I don't know what's that. So yeah. So nothing really happening here, honestly. Oh, gold might take a trade soon. ES took 1 trade. It's not doing anything right now. NQ, 20-minute, has not taken a trade, but it could actually. It hasn't taken a trade at all this week. Let's add volume on here and see if it's going to meet our minimum requirements or not. So, not yet. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Thanks for the follows, guys. If you like the stream, please tap the screen, give it a like. If you have any questions, let me know. I will answer them. Hey, Mr. T. Oh. Womp, womp, womp. So there's really no manual trades to take up here. Obviously, if it came back to this 12,009, that would be a nice bounce, but I think that might have already happened and I missed it. S&P 500. If we get a turnaround here, it might take a short. This is oil. That's just been beasting. I think gold is just going to go sideways the rest of the day. We'll have to see. We will have to see. So some days are boring like this where there's not a lot happening. This with the algo, what type of trader are you? Do you mainly read price action? Yeah, so I actually don't use volume much at all. But yeah, I read price action. I'm a technical trader. I was taught, I had 2 mentors. I kind of talked about this a bit yesterday. One didn't really teach me much, and then the second one taught me everything I know. So I've just been trading the same way since he taught me. Like, I used to actually be like more of a range trader, and then my first mentor taught me to be like a breakout trader, but that doesn't really work out that well. Even though one of my algorithms is a breakout, but it actually waits for confirmation. But then my mentor, my real mentor, he just taught me everything, like mainly structure, but I don't do breakouts anymore. What's the difference in technical and fundamental? Fundamental is based upon like exactly that, the fundamentals of the product or the company. So like news that comes out or things that have happened or whatever. I'm not a fundamental trader. Technical analysis is really just essentially looking at what's in front of you and breaking it down and then trading off of that. And then price action is just trading off of the actual price that's in front of you and like Some people will just use a DOM like this. This is TD. Some people don't even use a chart. They will honestly just watch the price like this. Like, so this is the NQ. They'll just watch it and they'll see where there's a lot of buyers and sellers. Like, you can add a portion over here to see how many contracts have been bought or sold at that price. And they'll just honestly just visually use their eyes to trade the product. And I like doing that sometimes too, but it's not that easy. You honestly just have to use those set numbers from that I teach you that are just kind of like well known for NQ. Oh yeah, no way I could only use that, right? I don't use level 2. Most people that use level 2 are trading stocks, and I'm not trading stocks. But you can use level 2 in futures. I don't. I never really got the grasp of how to read it that quickly, I feel like. I know, right, Poopy? It's like crazy. Any advice for option traders? I don't have advice for option traders. I don't enjoy. Yeah. Well, if this 20-minute takes a trade, it will be a 10 lot. But it hasn't met all of my parameters yet. I don't trade options. I just feel like they're too tough. But like, I know people that do really well, and that's the only thing they do, and good for them. It's just not my thing. How much leverage do you use? I don't use leverage. And these are not forex. This is futures. Well, yeah, whatever they give you. But I don't. It's not like margin where you could potentially owe the broker money and have to give it back, kind of thing. Just whatever they give me. So like, on TD Ameritrade, if I wanted to trade one lot of NQ on TD Ameritrade, it would be like $20,000. And I used to do that, which is so stupid. And it has to be in cash. Yeah, I know. I type kind of fast. But like in Tradeovate or NinjaTrader or TradeStation, all of those will give you this same exact contract for $1,000. So I don't know. So what, I guess like compared to the real price of the product, like I don't even know what the real price is. It's something crazy, probably like $100,000, which is probably why people are saying 1,000 times. But with futures, you only have to have the amount of money in your account that it costs to take this product. All right, so the requirements were met for this 20-minute trade, and I haven't had a 20-minute trade in so long. So you guys are going to get to see a 20-minute trade. So I have a limit order on the 20 minutes, so it came back and it filled that limit order, and now we're going to see if we can move up to 72. And again, this is with 10 contracts, so this is much bigger than others use. Oh, ES was 2 for 2. Let me just show you that really quickly. So the S&P 500 on the robot took a second trade, and now it is 2 for 2 for $300 on the day. Oh, this pullback is mighty. We'll go back to that other trade in a second. Thanks. I just said China Joe. That is the 20-minute NQ. It is read $3,000. But I also take 10 contracts, so it's a little different than what most people would take. So normally if you took one contract, you would be read like 400 right now, which isn't, I'd probably say to humble yourself. No, yeah. I like options. I'd probably say no. Oh yeah, like when you're trading options, yeah, you just have to get out, or it's just going to go to zero, right? Do you recommend investing in SPY weeklies? No, I don't recommend anything. I don't recommend anything. All right, so we'll see what happens here. Again, this is a 20-minute setup, so I have more than enough time to see if it's going to move up before it will actually take me out of the trade. And this setup is, I don't know the exact win rate, but it's probably like in the 80%. How did you learn how to do this? I don't know, just years of hiring mentors and being taught. And on top of this, so we're holding at 12,000. I will totally take a long at over 12,008. Really, I might take a long here. I'm long at 12,000.75. Oh, it already hit my, oh no, there it is. Green 100. My target is up here at 1210. And if we get to 1209, it will move my stop loss in the green. You can see my P&L up here. So again, this is Trade of 8. This is NinjaTrader. This is the auto trading algorithm. This is manual trades. Nope. Nope. Where'd it go? There it is. See, I'm in at 12.0075. And my stop loss is down here at 90. All right, back above the entry. Do. Nice. ES is 2 for 2 though, so that's $300 on the day. If you were just running ES, you'd be green. 300 on the day. 2 for 2. All right, we're moving back up here. We're at 12.006, 7. Green, $240, and this is 2 contracts. So again, my target's at 10.75. See that little red box? See if we get there. Do you know how to shorts to what? Yes. I'm using my auto trading algorithm. If you want more information, Troner, you can hit me up on Instagram. I hate that this doesn't follow it sometimes. Instagram, or you can email me. All right, I got taken out of that trade. That was a $400 loss. No, so sad. I'm still in this. I'm still in the 20-minute long. Shorts are exactly the same as longs. It's just if it meets your setup for shorts. See, I want to take this long again. I took the long again at 12.001. Bill, am I doing what we said we shouldn't be doing? So my target is 11. There we go. Well, the offset is in place. All right, I hit the offset, so I made about like $100 on that. So it helps with my loss that I had. So look, we get above this 12.009. I like it. I like it. I want to take this again. Ah. I tried to get it at 9. I could have just put a limit order. The shitty thing is that when you enter off of a market, you can have a lot of slippage, especially with NQ. And so you have to be aware of where your stop's going to be. So if I have a 10-point stop, I have to be aware that I want that to essentially be under that 12,000 mark, because if it's not, then it could easily get tagged and then it will run up. But it seems like we're doing okay here. So my target's at 20. My offset will come into play at like 18. And we're only red $1,000 now on my 20-minute setup. Nope. So this is the NASDAQ NQU. I'm trading the NASDAQ on the futures market. This platform is Trade of 8, and this is NinjaTrader back here, which automatically trades for me. All right, let's see if we can get up to 18. Come on, let's hold this pivot. There we go. 14. Sometimes this area can be hard. 15. Come on. My target's at 20. So if we get up to 18, 19, my offset will come into play. And then it will be a guaranteed green trade. Thanks for the sparkle. 17. Come on, 18. Come on, 18. Come on, 18. I really just saw like 1850 print. You guys see that? Maybe I need 19. You can see the P&L right here. 140. Come on. Come on. Sometimes I talk to it like I'm cheering it on. You can do it. You can do it, NQ. Push. Push. Just a little more. Just a little more. You can do it. I know you can. It's stuck in this 15 area. So I could easily at any point, I could just exit at market and close and take whatever. If I don't feel like taking this trade anymore, and it will just close everything. Ooh, there we go. 15, back in the 15s. We got to get like over 17. Futures are a futures dated contract of either an index or a commodity or a currency, where you think it's going to be at that time. All right, here we go. We're back up to 17. This is Tradeovate. They actually do have an app. And then in the back is NinjaTrader. NinjaTrader does not have an app. And my 20-minute is only right $1,000 at this point. All right, we're moving up. $240. Come on. I just need to get to like 19. It went to 1850 at one point. We got to get a push here. Come on. Come on. This 15 keeps like smacking it back down. This is a DOM. And I'm going to get stopped. Look. I'm at 50. We'll see. I don't love this anymore. Like, for this scalp. I'm still fine with my 20-minute setup. It's like it needs to get over 15. Come on. Come on. This area. Get over it. It's tried like 5 times and it's gotten smacked down every time. So maybe we can get through. The way that I like to describe like resistance areas, kind of like that. There we go. We got that 1875. Here's my offset. Guaranteed. All right, TP1 hit. So I locked up $200. Now we're still going. My second target is up here. If you want to look at the auto trading algorithm, we're back at our entry. So that's great. Oh, where did my DOM go? All right, green 210 on the second contract. The second target is at 30. So already locked up $200, moving up. Now this second contract is at 300. So 500 on this trade so far. Love the hourly long. Oh yeah, that's great. That's great. All right, we're above 25. We're about to hit TP2, guys. TP2. That's a $600 trade. All right, TP2 hit. Just made $600 on that trade with 2 contracts. Nice makeup for that $400 loss that I had before. I had a $400 loss manually, and then I had a $100 gain. So it's really only a $300 loss. And then I just made 600. So, and look at this. My 20-minute, that was red several thousand a few minutes ago, is now green 3,000. The 20-minute only trades once or twice a week, but I trust it like my soul. So, I'll take it. The next level I have is actually 12,049. And after that, I don't have anything until 12,081. So we'll see if we can get through the 50. If we can, then we could go up and possibly hit target. Also, the way this algorithm works is, and let me stretch it out a little bit here, is if it starts to turn down, it will close wherever the candle is. So it doesn't have to like be at the stop, and it doesn't have to be at the target. It'll just close itself out. Yep, both targets hit on that manual long. That was fun. I'm glad we got to get some manual trades in. Fun, fun, fun. All right, $4,000 on this long here. Remember, I am taking 10 contracts. So if you were just being a regular conservative Algo member, you would probably have 1 contract and you would be green 400. Still a great amount, just don't want people to think it would be 4,000. So if you're taking 1 contract, why do you do... China, you asked this yesterday. I like manually trading because I like challenging my brain. That's like asking why I'm at my computer. If like there's no reason for me to be at my computer if I'm just relying on my auto trading algorithm. I also like to teach. I like to trade. I enjoy being in the action. You're trading 10 minis? Yes, this is trading 10 minis. on my auto trading algorithm. This setup, because it's very, very conservative, it has a lot of parameters it has to meet before it can take the trade. It also is a limit order when it does trigger. So yes, I take a much larger sizing on this setup than I do any of my other setups. It only trades about once or twice a week. I've been running this setup for probably the past 3 months, and I think it's made, I don't know, like $60,000. I am a millionaire. Oh my God, I can't stand people. How much do you need for one contract? So one contract of the NQ is $1,000. How much is the auto trader? So if you reach out to me, add your name here. My email address is in my bio, also my Instagram and my website. The price on the website is full price, but if you reach out to me, I have a 50% discounted link that I give for new members if they want to try the algorithm for the first time. So if you reach out, I can get you that information. I know, right? Like, get out of my face. I am a millionaire. People are so annoying. I love that people think because you've made money, that means that you shouldn't also still hustle and have a business. Like, what? I'm sorry. Just because I make money doesn't mean I'm just going to go sit on my ass for the rest of my life. That's just not my personality. I want to make as much money as I can. Does the auto trader work on the ES? Yes, I can show you. It took 2 trades today. It's 2 of 2. It took a long here. It took a short here. I am an entrepreneur. I've always been. Or just a hustler. Like, I used to work at 9 to 5, and then I would, bartend on the weekends or whatever. I don't just like sitting around. I don't like being bored. People love to say late entry. Sure thing. So this is the S&P 500 on Bold Break Switch. It is 2 of 2 for $300 on the day. It made $300 yesterday. It was 2 of 2, and then the day before on Tuesday, it was red $280. So this is making it about $300 on the week. Oh, what's this for? This is impressive. Thanks, William. So this is NinjaTrader. Also, I was going to see if gold has done anything yet. No. So this is NinjaTrader, where my auto trading algorithm only works on NinjaTrader. It's okay, no worries. And then this is Tradeovate, which is what I use to manually trade. So I have a manual group, and if that's more of your thing, China, or not, if you just like to question why I manually trade, I have a manual group. That was my first business. That's how I first started kind of in this industry. And I still have it. But my auto trading algorithm is essentially my main focus. Yeah, most people use a laptop or a desktop. Thanks, Chaos. If you guys appreciate the stream, please give it a tap on the screen or hit. I don't have a Discord, but I have a Slack, which is very similar. I can show you. So this is my Slack with my members. The spelling, trader, whatever. What's your favorite ticker? Oh, definitely the NASDAQ, 100%. Yes, it trades automatically. It gets in the trade, it exits the trade, it puts the stop loss, it puts the target, all for you. Oh, and ES is in another trade. So the S&P 500 is also in a long here. So the NQ and the ES are both in longs. Yeah. So I never suggest that, but that's great. How much money do you risk to make 300? So typically it depends. So there's the funny thing about this algorithm is on this specific algorithm, there's no set stop loss. Like there is a stop loss coded in the back, but it's not a set amount. Sometimes your stop loss might be $25. Other times it might be $200. So it just depends. The biggest I've seen on the S&P 500 for a stop was like 400 or 450. You have a course or a class? So yeah, I have a course, like I have a mentorship on how to read the charts and trade the futures. I also have gold and oil, so not just the indices, William. Gold just hasn't taken any trades today. Gold has been 7 of 7 for the last 7 sessions, though. Oh, look, NQ's moving up. Oh, guys, ES is green, too. Let's look at that. So the ES target is 388525. NQ, again, we have to get above that 50, and then the target is 72. But, yeah, I have a mentorship where I teach, but then this I'd like to just show how I can read the charts, which obviously shows that I know how to trade. And then I like to show my algorithm in, so the P&L so far today is 300. The 1 minute is red 300 on NQ, and the ES is green 300, so pretty much flat. And then obviously we're in this NQ trade, and we're also in another ES trade here. So we'll have to see what happens. Why do you run much higher leverage on NQ than you do on ES? Because I hate ES. Where do the physical cash come from and how often? I don't really know what that means. What's the P&L for today? Yep, answered that. So I do indices, commodities. I like gold, oil, ES, and NQ, essentially. Oh, let me send this to her. Sorry, if people on YouTube are asking questions, I haven't looked over there lately. Hey, Daryl. Daryl. Hi, Jen. I missed you. What's up, Alex? Do you have a question? You just said what? All right. We're up to that 50 level on NQ. $5,700 so far on the trade. Obviously, if I wanted to close this right now, I could. I'm not going to, but I could. Knowing that we're going up to this resistance here, I could move my target down and say, okay, you know what? I'm going to lock up 5,500 instead of going to my target, which is 10,000. But I'm going to trust the algorithm. But some people in my group do that, so it's a thing you can do. Thanks for the follows. Yep, I go live every day from about 9:15 to 10:30. I don't know if I think the SPY is going to fall today. What's going on with ES also? Oh, look how close we got to target. Can we look at this wick? We got to 38.84.75. We were 2 ticks away from target. Oh, let me shut this door because I feel like it gives a glare. Zoo. Hey, Daryl. Haven't seen you in a while. Well, I also haven't been doing lives. I got so bad with lives in April and May. What setting is that to show the profit? Oh, this is just called the chart trader. If you just go up in the chart in the top, there's like a little ladder thing. If you hover over it and you go to chart trader. Where do I sign up for mentoring? So Chaos, you would just go to my website and you can purchase the mentorship there, or you can email me if you have more questions about it and we can talk about it. Oh, and you say I made this much money today. So you don't receive the money. It goes in your brokerage account. So when you open a trading account, you open an account and then you fund it with money. So say, okay, I opened an account with NinjaTrader. I want to put $2,000 in it. You transfer in the $2,000 as an ACH. All right, so that was sad. So my 20-minute, actually, it's already 10:20. It ended up closing out for a loss for $200. Wow, that's so sad. But not too bad but it was green 5,500. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you know you're coming up to this resistance, you could have taken profit, but I didn't. But you can see how it protected me from that big loss. And so then when you make money on the day, so like now, I'm like flat on the day, honestly. Red like $200. So if you wanted, so the money from the day just goes into your trading account. So your $2,000 then goes to $2,200 or it goes to $1,800. And then if you have extra money and you want to take it out, you can. Thoughts on trading with Cash App? I would never do that. That's like Robin Hood. No. Add your name here. If you want to reach out, I can show you. I post my P&L all the time with my account information. So if you go to my Twitter, my Instagram is all the same handle as this. Oil should not be dropping, but why is it? It's not dropping. Oil ran up from $99 to $103 today. This is all automated, yes. Recommendation on where to trade. It depends what it depends. Yeah, no, I hate Robinhood. So where to trade, it depends on what you want to trade. If you're doing like options or stocks, then you want a reputable broker like TD Ameritrade or E-Trade or Webull or Charles Schwab. But if you want to do futures, so if you want to do futures, then 1 second for Nan Nation. If you want to trade futures, then I would say either Tradeovate. This is NinjaTrader, but I only use NinjaTrader because I have to with the auto trading algorithm. But do you like move? I don't know what the hell that is. And what beginner investor app do you recommend? Yeah, it's very similar to forex, but it's not. These are futures, so I trade the indices. So this is the. What's happening? Is this freezing? My chart's just like frozen. Oh, there we go. So I trade the indices, so ES and NQ, and then I also trade gold and oil. I don't use MetaTrader 4, but you can to use it. I don't know how to. Yeah, you don't need 25,000 to day trade. That is the misconception. And this is why I love futures. With futures, you need like $1,000 to day trade. There's no PDT rule. There's no, like, the tax implications are much less. The market's open 23 hours a day. I don't know what M15 is. My third screen setup is going to come in handy. That's funny, Chaos. What do you think about debit spreads? They're cool, but I don't do them. I have a buddy that does them all the time. So this isn't an app. This is a desktop program. It's NinjaTrader. Can you guys see this? Probably not. It's NinjaTrader 8, and it's a desktop program. You have to have either a PC to run it or a VPS on your Mac computer. Yeah, I also have, if you go to my YouTube, which is BoldBot, just those 2 words, I have a video on futures that's super helpful. It's called What Are Futures? So I have different candle setups. So this is a 20-minute, and then this is a 15-minute. This is a Renko. But if you want more information about the algorithm or just about trading futures in general, you can reach out to me. My email is in my bio and my Instagram's in my bio. I'm going to wrap it up. How do I find the Ninja Reader again? I don't know what that is. You mean the chart trader? Stop, Enzo. Enzo, have you been clicking the heart? I haven't seen like 1 million hearts come up. Sending it to China and Europe. I don't know what that means. So the fees for the trade, so each trade is for essentially $4. You're chill. Thanks for the info. Yeah, sure thing. I'm on every day. Make sure you follow me. I'm live every day from about 9:15 to 10:30. I try to be chill. No, it's still gonna need to know. You just reach out to me. It's life. No, I don't trade the YM. It's not as good as the NQ or the ES. I don't trade crypto. Do I think the bull market's... What? No. The bull market is never over. Bull market for life. If you want more info, you can reach out. My Instagram is in my bio. My email address is in my bio. The algorithm, it's not cheap, but I do give new members 50% off their first 21 days, so you can try it. The bear market, I don't know. I don't like to make assumptions about the market. I'm not like some huge swing trader type of person. I go off the price action of what I see right now, and if I like it, I take a trade. If I don't, then I don't. TradingView is cool, but you can't use essentially anything on TradingView that I'm talking about. Like, you can link You can link your TradeAvate account to TradingView and trade off of those charts, but why would you do that when you could just use the DOMs on TradingView that are on TradeAvate that are so easy? Is the Algo a one-time fee or a monthly subscription? It's a monthly subscription. Totally true. Like, I know a lot of people that like TradingView for the charts, but if you're going to use the auto trading algorithm, you have to use NinjaTrader. If you want to manually trade, you can use TradingView for sure. This is NinjaTrader, and this is TradeAvate. Are you currently open? I'm looking to go short. Yeah, so I am pretty much done for the day. It's 10:30. I usually trade for about an hour, like 9:30 to 10:30, and then I'm done. Some of my algorithms will still trade until 11 or 3, but I'm pretty much done for the day. So for the monthly subscription the Algo pays for itself in one day. Thanks, crypto. Yeah, it easily can. Gold the other day took one trade and it was green $1,500. Like, that pays for 3 months. Yes, I have automatic trades. My algorithm works on NinjaTrader and it trades on its own all the time. Like, I don't have to be here for these trades to happen. So today's pretty much flat. ES was green 300 and then it took a loss. The 20-minute is red $200 and the 1 minute is red $200. So I'm red. Well, now the 1 minute just took a win. So I'm red $300 on the day. So I don't always win. How does that work? So it works in the way that you add my algorithmic files to the chart, and then you enable it and turn it on, and then it trades for you. If you want more information, you can email me, Phantom, or you can just look at my other videos on TikTok or on YouTube. My YouTube is BoldBot, or Twitter or Instagram. I show it all there, and then if you have more questions, I can answer them in an email. What bot is it? So I trade with a minimum of $10,000, but it's my bot. I have like 6 of them. So each one does something different, and I trade with them each and every day. So I don't know if telling you the name probably won't help because they're proprietary to me, and I have whatever it's called with NinjaTrader. Like, I'm one of their people. I don't know what the word is. So I go live every day from about 9:15 to 10:30. How much do you make a day? Yeah, so not an affiliate. That's not the word I was looking for. I don't know. We just have a relationship. Like, I'm like, because I don't promote them. Like, yes, you have to get a license to use the algorithm, so I'm essentially giving them business, but I don't know. We're just like partners. Yeah, ambassador. That's a good one. Ambassador. Yeah, definitely not affiliate. So my win to loss ratio, is there a code for it? So the code is hidden. I give you the file. So if you join the group, you get all of the algorithms in a protected file, and then you apply it to NinjaTrader, your NinjaTrader account, and then you put it in the charts. What's your profit factor, win rate, and switch? So I post, Sean, I'm about to jump off here because it's 10:30, but Sean, if you want to look, I post all of that on my Twitter. You can see a bunch of my posts, especially the ones that I have pinned for the micro versions. Yes, this is the NASDAQ 100, but it's on the futures. Yeah, a vendor. There you go. That's exactly what I was looking for. I'm a vendor of NinjaTrader. I'm one of the peoples. Damn, she types fast as fuck. So it depends. How much I make in a day just depends on what happens with the algorithm. and with my manual trades. So like my manual trades, I'm only green. I'm green $300, $290. And right now I'm red, and my algorithms are still working. Like I have some that still go to 11 o'clock. So I don't know my exact total yet, and ES is in another trade here. It's in a long. It's green $50, $62. So you can see here, we'll see if this ES hits target. Better than IML. Oh my god, I heard IML is so bad. Yes, I make typically more than 500 a day. Do you just use the algorithm? I use the algorithm and I manually trade. So I have a manual group where some people prefer to get manual alerts and manually trade, and then I have the algorithm. The manual group is $200 a month, and the algorithm is a bit more. But obviously the algorithm, everything's done for you. So see if this hits target here, and that'll be $150 locked up. And again, I didn't do anything. It got in the trade. It's going to hit the target. There we go. It just made $150 while I'm just sitting here talking to you guys. Like, I have nothing to do with that except for applying it to the chart and turning it on each night. So after you join the algorithm, your responsibility is honestly to just turn it on each night. Yeah, if you follow me, can you explain the low value of Starbucks? No, I don't trade stocks. Is the manual group just NQ? No, the manual group is NQ. It's all four of the ones that I typically focus on. So ES, NQ, gold, and oil. I'm going to go full-time trader. I don't know why people say that. I guess it seems glorious, but trading isn't that glorious. What are you using to trade? This is NinjaTrader, and I'm using my auto trading software, my proprietary algorithm. How much is a subscription to the algorithm? So, sticker shock. So it's not cheap, but the first 21 days I give you a trial price of 50% off the normal price. So I'm not selling my software. I lease it, but I'm also just on here to show how it works, as well as show kind of just my skill set, because I also teach and I have a manual group. So it does work with crypto because you can link a Coinbase account here, but I've never done it. It also works with stocks, but I just don't use it on stocks right now. Does this work on, I don't know what Bybit is. So it has to be, if you go to the NinjaTrader website, you can see the vendors or like the brokers that they accept, because it's not that many. It's Interactive Brokers, it's NinjaTrader itself. They were using Dorman before, but not. Does this work on? Yes. I have oil right here. I just don't have a setup on it. But yes, oil, the peoples. It works on YM. It works on any futures product. Corn, wheat, cattle, coffee, water. All of it. So brokerage platform. So if you go here to NinjaTrader's platform, if you go on their platform and, hold on, platform, I don't know, trade. That's not what I want. How do you buy the platform? Pricing? Here. So select your broker. So this is where you would see if your broker is supported by NinjaTrader. So they support NinjaTrader. They support these other ones. Interactive Brokers, TD Ameritrade. I can't really see them. Forex.com. I've never heard of that. CQG. Oh, that's existing customers only. FXCM for non-US. I don't know what that is. So if you're outside of the US, no. What? Is the algorithm basically just scalping? No. I have some swing trades too. But I do enjoy it. A good scalp. So ES is back up to green 225 on the day. My 20-minute is red 240 on the day. Oh, and the 1 minute's only green $65. So see how things can change so quickly. So now I am red like $75 on the day. And then I'm green 300 from manually trading. So yeah, something like that. Is this my full-time job? Yeah. So I run 2 businesses, but yes, they're all around trading. How does the wash sale rule apply since I'm assuming there's a lot of short-term trading? Yeah, so that's a good question. Be nice. There's no wash sale rule. Well, I don't really know how it works, but as soon as you get out of a trade, it's back into cash. Like, it's automatically cash. There's no PDT rule. There's no, futures are much different than stocks and options. There's no wait period for your money. Like if the $150 I just made, or now it's $225 on ES for the day. So this $225, if you wanted to take it out of your account today, you could do that. You just go to the NinjaTrader portal, you withdraw, and you take that cash out because it's cash as soon as you're out of the loss or the gain is immediate. There's definitely a wash sale tax. No. How many contracts do you trade? So it just depends. Most of my setups, I just trade 1 or 2. On the 20-minute, I take 10 contracts. So like this 20-minute where I lost $240, somebody with 1 contract would have only lost $24 because it's a tenth of the size. So really no loss at all. I started trading when I was in my 20s because my grandmother got me into it. Lauren, you need a ticker bar running across the top with all your program info. You answer the same questions over and over. I know. I don't know how to create that. Daryl, can you create that for me? Look, I did this, Daryl. I made a little box. I don't know how to. And a lot of people that are on here are on TikTok. So if it would be like at the top of like this chart, they probably wouldn't see it or something. You know? I don't know. Anyway. All right, I'm probably going to wrap it up here. Who wants to get started? My advice to getting started is always get a mentor, get a mentor, get a mentor. Always. Does your algorithm account for risk? Yes. So no, you actually have to determine that yourself, which is something we talk about in the group. So if you have an account less than $10,000, you can only trade micros. And when you trade micros, they're a tenth of the cost, a tenth of the size. Get Lauren. Yeah, get Lauren as your mentor is what Enzo's saying. So yeah, you would just account for that. And most people start with like 1 micro and then they see, oh, okay, if I make money, I make like $30. If I lose money, I lose like $30. And then they kind of scale up from there. So if you'd done 3, then you would have made, $90 or whatever. Do you trade? I asked 30. I don't know what that is. Would you mentor me? Yes. I'll mentor anybody. I am a mentor. But I'm saying, that's my biggest advice because when I was new, my one mentor helped me so much. He taught me everything. Yeah, you can start with 1,500. My papa told me, man, watch the stock 500. I know, isn't that crazy? Not just watching. That's so cool, Pop Rocks. That's awesome. So yeah, I can be your mentor or just anyone. Just really look into a good mentor. And that should be where you start. Oh, the 1 minute's in another trade, so my negative $65 might be green now. We'll see. Okay. Chris, I will take care of this soon. I was just wondering if the new day could be the 15th, would it be easier to like again? I'm an electrician and tired of working in the heat. Just bought understanding stocks. So I'm cool. I don't trade stocks. I'm excited to learn more. But that's great. Good for you. They put only a couple grand in and it inflated to millions. Oh, I'm sure. That's all you have to do is just keep adding. Enjoy my first visit. Peace and blessings. Thanks, tribe. I hope you followed. And if you guys like the stream, if you like the content, please tap the screen, give it a like. Lets me know that you like it. I'm going to head off here. Usually I only stream till about 10:30. It's now 10:40. Let's see if this 1 minute... Oh, yay, the 1 minute took profit. So now I'm essentially even on the day on the algorithm, which is great. But you know what the sad thing is? I was green 5,500. Almost, it was actually like 5,800 on this trade, and I didn't take profit. So I easily could have made $6,000 today, but I didn't because I like trusting the algorithm. Oh, well, shit happens. Shit happens. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. 300 manually trading. Pretty much even on the algorithm for the day. Yeah. And be the first to invest. Thank you for your time. Sure thing. Yes, I have YouTube videos explaining. My YouTube is BoldBot. BoldBot. Are we breaking this 51? Where are we at? I don't know. Look, how many times it's touched it, like almost 3 times now. How long did it take you to learn trading? A few months. My mentor. Alright, guys. Again, I will be live tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. I'll be live at 9:15 in the morning. I'm live every day from about 9:15 to 10:30. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you. PA is garbage today. I don't know what PA is. How do you find a mentor? Well, I could be your mentor, but I don't know. just throwing that out there. If you want more information on what I teach, you can send me a direct message on Instagram or you can email me. My email is in my bio. So, all right, guys, tap that screen. I appreciate you. This is the NASDAQ 100 on the futures market. Sure, I can be anyone's mentor. I love teaching. I love seeing people grow as a trader. So, just hit me up. I'm around. Have a good day, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye. All right, YouTube, I'm going to wrap it up. Wrapping it up. I went over my time. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll be back tomorrow.